hello Österreich! It is William calling from wiwibloggs, and we are super excited because Cosmó, that is an O with the accent, has won Austria's national selection with the song Tanzschein. This is a dance pass. Daban!
Hey you guys! Hey William!
Shall we watch his live performance and react?
Let's do this!
You guys, I am just reading on the internets that Cosmó was born in Hungary. Chocolone, see ya, giving us that Abor und Tina realness. And he grew up in Burgenland, Austria, and now lives in Vienna. Apparently his stage name reflects an openness to the world and his fascination with the universe. That makes a lot of sense. Now, in a quote from ORF, he said, "I had an experience in a club where I was so excited to finally go, and suddenly nobody was dancing, and the song is about clubs being about dancing again, and you only getting in with a dance pass." Ah, okay. And if we look at the lyrics, the opening verse and chorus go like this. Standing in the front of the club, already feeling excited, tell me, are you in the mood for a dance? We step inside, searching for ecstasy, but behind the neon lights, there's a haven for beasts, and the lion is trying his luck with a gazelle. Hunger makes him angry, and he's getting way too close. Inside the enclosure, he goes at it wildly. Subtle romance isn't his style, you know. He's not into sweet talk. Hey, this can't be real. They're making fools of themselves, and I don't see any dancers at all. Hey, I've got an idea, a concept. Yeah, that would be just perfect. You need a dance license. I have to be strict, because without a dance license, I won't let you in. All right, thank you, Mr. Bouncer Man. We have the understanding of the song, and now it is time to hit Saleh.
Oh. Ziggy
That is a
Stardust. Oh, the production's... Yeah, I like that bass thrust.
I'm getting high school drama class.
It's like they've seen Subwoofer, right? So they're like, well, we'll take a little bit of that. They've seen Verka Sadushka. We'll take a little bit of that. His voice is quite deep.
Okay. All right, I appreciate his attitude here. He's going for it. I like the lights.
Oh, you know, I don't mind this.
It's Tesco Ilvis. Elvis, the Norwegians. He's very self-possessed. Show him bicep.
Okay. There's a little bit of dynamism here. It's not bad.
I don't think they had a budget. There's a beat though.
The song is better than the performance, right? So I'm hoping that...
Look, you can do the moves. There could be virality.
But the production is...
The stage is just very empty. Are those apes?
The lead singer here has vocal range, like he's swimming between depths.
He's got a nice voice actually, but the anger sometimes hides the voice. I like the LED. Okay, Mariah Scary, you go girl.
It looks like the staging was done by a high school genius. Okay, this mixed for me. I really like the song. I don't speak German at all. I like the song, I like the beat, I love the production, I love the mastering, I love the vocal range, you know, the arrangement even. But visually, it's a little bit of a letdown just because I feel it's too gimmicky. It takes it into, it's not quite a video game, it's not quite, you know, it's not really committing to any kind of visual blueprint. And it just feels like somebody who is in the first year of learning visuals then decides to put this together. So it's great if you're just starting out. But if you're going into the world's biggest song contest, then it doesn't quite measure up visually for me anyway. So all those props are just too gimmicky, and, you know, with the matching shimmy shimmy top, I just think that this could be much more sophisticated. Yeah, it doesn't need to play in such a pedestrian fashion. Yeah, take it into another realm. Surprise us with the visuals, because you know what? I often quite listen to music with my eyes wide open. And right now, I feel like if I was looking the other way, I might even enjoy this track a lot more.
I did not watch the Austrian selection. However, I do know that hosting the Eurovision Song Contest is very expensive. That costs a lot of money. So I thank and applaud Austria for hosting this year's Eurovision Song Contest 2026 in Vienna. Thank you not just for your participation fee, thank you also for putting on the party for all of Europe. Now, obviously, when you do all of that, you have less budget for everything else. And my reading of this performance is that our man Cosmó did not have a big budget, so he had to make do. And I think in the context of low budget, he's done a good job, right? These cute animal masks. What was the group? Is it Ylvis or Elvis? YLVIS. You'll remember they went viral several years ago with animal masks. I feel like he's leaning into that. Subwoofer, you know, giving me subwoofer vibes. However, subwoofer could afford color. This is it silver? Is it white? It's blue jeans, a t-shirt, and yeah, some paper masks. But it's conveying the lyrics. The lyrics are a bit predatory. This man is in the club chasing a gazelle. What is it? Oh yes. The lion is trying his luck with a gazelle. A bit predatory in the literal sense of being on, you know, in nature and like a predator and prey. But also in the context of a club, it's a little, I might change that lyric to be honest. But yeah, I think Cosmó has committed to his look. He's performing with vim and vigor. Yeah, they just need more staging, frankly. And they'll obviously have that in Vienna. At the moment, it's just a GCSE art project. If you're in the UK, you'll get what that means.
You know, this kind of music, I mean, songs in German had their sort of heyday. We're certainly a lot of German dance acts from the 90s, and before then, the disco era in the 80s. This sounds like it's from that era, well, inspired by that era, but definitely updated for today. That bass thrust is everything I need in a pop banger, and it's there. Yeah, there's enough of it. So I don't feel like I'm lacking on that front. The choreography is also a little bit too by numbers, you know. I feel like, yeah, this could be much more surprising. This would be one to watch out for. I feel like with the right treatment and the right team, the song is there for me. But those add-ons and those bolt-ons and those bells and those whistles can actually take this, I would argue, if done right, to a top 5 finish. Because it's different, right? So it'll have its fans. But then it can gain more fans by just locking in people's eyes, you know? A feast for the eyes. That's what I say.
The song itself, I'm getting wokey mit dein Popo track shitters vibes. Like, is it a joke? Is it not? I mean, the track shitters was obviously a joke. Whereas this, it's trying to be a joke, but maybe it's not so funny. However, as the song goes on, and particularly in the bridge when I hear the singer's voice, I do quite like him, actually. I'm like, you're really committed to this character you're playing, this bouncer, this DJ who's policing in the club. You're going for it, and I have to respect you for that. And I think if they gave you a bit more coin and budget, you could zhuzh this up, right? You could spray some perfume on this and it would smell nicer. So I don't want to be negative or down on this. Is this a contender for last place at the Eurovision Song Contest? Absolutely. The host country often is a contender, and certainly with the Makes back in 2015, they did finish last, didn't they? Weren't they tied with Anne-Sophie? My memory's hazy. And that was like, I thought that was very well staged. So, it's an uphill battle for the host country in the best of times. And I think with this, that hill is real steep. That hill is real steep, but that doesn't mean that Cosmó himself can't win, because winning the contest, that's one thing, but just winning, that's something else. You don't have to get the trophy to win, is what I mean. This could be great for his career. It could introduce him to all sorts of people. It gives him incredible experience on a vast stage. And I do think he could be quite fun in interviews and win lots of new followers. So give the man a budget and let's see what he can do. Look, I'm being diplomatic. Let's see what the readers on the wiwibloggs Instagram account are being like. Joe New Mangetzler writes, "This is a proper banger. Proud of Austria for not playing it safe, especially given the other songs in the top 3 they could have gone with." And indeed, the reason people love Eurovision is you often get out-of-the-box entries. I would say this is definitely out of the box. I would say that his commitment to being a little kooky and a little out there is endearing. And yeah, we often say this, but at the UK pub, people are watching the show, they've had a lot to drink. This comes on, you've got cute animal masks. Maybe they're like, moving, dancing, singing along. Yeah. This is Marco_J. Glad to see a classic Eurovision tradition, host city being in the bottom 3. This is Axie_State. Love the song, heart, he was my favorite. I had a feeling he would win, fire emoji. Well, there we go. I didn't watch the national final, so I don't know what else was on show, but this was clearly a favorite. This is Karagadina 2006. Cool host entry. It's great to dance, and it's in German. This is What a Time to Be Alive 33. The chorus reminds me of both Eins, Zwei, Polizei by Modo, who was half Austrian, and lo-fi version of Rock Me Amadeus by Falco, who was Austrian. Electronic Middle European vibes are on, and I like it. This is Eurovision Kiki. I love your screen name. Eurovision Kiki, that is an incredible username. Such a fun song to get hyped to. And this is Dahlia13, cool host entry and in German. And Linda.Zaccio says, finally a German song. Now this is interesting. It is really nice to hear German at the Eurovision Song Contest. I think the fact that JJ won last year and singing in English and with a very expensive artistic performance gives Austria the freedom to do whatever they want this year. They're saying, you know what? We're gonna do what we like. We're gonna have fun and it's gonna be in German, and I applaud that. And this is golf.we.love.it. He will be a lovely competitor. It was funny because it looked between the two girls, both of whom looked emotionally unstable, and Cosmó nicked it from them. Well, look, the stage is stressful, right? People go through it. People go through a lot on stage. I don't know how they looked, but I hope everyone is feeling good today on a job well done. Well, look, we don't have to talk about qualification because we know Austria is already in the final, so that is already a win. Let us know what you think. Do you think that with a bit of a budget, Cosmó could elevate this performance? Does he deserve his Tanzschein, his dance permit? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Follow wiwibloggs on Pinterest, and we will see you later.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.